Welcome to Late Set News Blaster, the place where every whisper, every revelation, and every tear shed in the world of celebrities is examined under the brightest spotlight. Today's story is one that has left the entertainment industry shaken to its very core. A revelation so explosive, so deeply personal, that even the most seasoned insiders are calling it one of the most shocking claims in recent celebrity history. The headline reads loud and clear: Lala Anthony drops bombshell. Blu Ivy's real mother was Cathy White. Beyonce breaks down. The world knows Beyonce not only as a global icon, a superstar performer, and a visionary entrepreneur, but also as a proud and protective mother of her daughter, Blu Ivy Carter. For years, Beyonce and Jay-Z have fiercely guarded their daughter's privacy, while still allowing her to shine in selective, public moments, from Grammy appearances to viral social media moments. Blu Ivy has always been presented as the living proof of their love story, but according to Lala Anthony's shocking claim, the story everyone believed may not be the full truth. The revelation that shook Hollywood. The saga began during a private but reportedly heated conversation that was leaked from a closed-door event Lala Anthony attended. The audio clip, now circulating across multiple entertainment platforms, allegedly captured Lala saying that Blu Ivy was not Beyoncé's biological daughter, but instead the child of Cathy White, a woman once connected to Jay-Z in a swirl of past rumors. Cathy White's name may sound faintly familiar to those who follow the hidden chapters of music industry gossip. Years ago, Cathy was rumored to have been romantically linked to Jay-Z before his marriage to Beyoncé became the centerpiece of modern pop culture royalty. At the time, these rumors were dismissed as baseless chatter, but Lala's words have reopened a door many thought was permanently sealed. In the leaked audio, Lala Anthony reportedly stated, "People think they know the truth about Blu Ivy, but the truth is Cathy White is her real mother." Beyoncé has been covering this for years. The sheer weight of those words is enough to send shockwaves through every corner of the entertainment world. Beyoncé's emotional breakdown. Sources close to the Carters reveal that Beyoncé was utterly devastated after learning about the clip. According to insiders, she broke down in tears during a private family gathering, expressing both heartbreak and disbelief that someone she once considered a friend could make such an outrageous claim. "She cried like I've never seen her cry before," said one anonymous insider. Beyoncé is used to rumors, she's used to lies, but this hit her at the core because it wasn't about her career, it was about her child. That's the one thing she always swore to protect at all costs. Those who know Beyoncé personally understand that motherhood has always been the most sacred part of her life. From dedicating songs to her daughter, to publicly celebrating her milestones, Beyoncé has woven Blu Ivy into the very fabric of her artistry. To suggest that Blu Ivy isn't her biological daughter is not just an attack on her identity, but on her very soul as a mother. Who was Cathy White? To understand the full impact of Lala's words, one must revisit the name at the center of the storm, Cathy White. Cathy White was a young woman who tragically passed away in 2011. During her life, she was briefly rumored to be romantically tied to Jay-Z, though neither party ever publicly confirmed the speculation. Cathy's death was sudden and shocking, and at the time, conspiracy theories began circulating online about her relationship to the rapper. Those theories eventually faded into obscurity as the world celebrated the arrival of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's daughter, Blu Ivy, in January 2012. Now, more than a decade later, Lala's claim has dragged Cathy's name back into headlines, igniting debates across social media platforms. Could there be any truth behind such an explosive allegation? Or is this nothing more than a cruel attempt to tarnish Beyoncé's motherhood? Public reactions and online frenzy. As soon as the audio went viral, fans rushed to defend Beyoncé. Twitter, Instagram and TikTok erupted with hashtags like #ProtectBeyoncé and Blu Ivy is Beyonce's daughter. One fan tweeted, "This is beyond disgusting. Beyoncé has given her life to protect her daughter. To even suggest this is not only disrespectful, it's dangerous." Another wrote, "We all know how much Beyoncé loves Blu Ivy. Anyone who's watched their bond knows these rumors are trash. Lala should be ashamed." Yet not everyone dismissed the claim. Some skeptics online began digging up old photos, pointing out supposed resemblances between Blu Ivy and Cathy White. Others resurfaced conspiracy theories about Beyoncé allegedly faking her pregnancy. Theories that circulated heavily in 2011 when Beyoncé appeared in an interview wearing a loose-fitting dress that seemed to fold in an unusual way. While the majority sided with Beyoncé, The resurfacing of these old rumors created a firestorm of speculation that refuses to die down. Lala Anthony's silence. After the clip leaked, Lala Anthony has remained surprisingly silent. Her representatives have not issued a statement, and she has avoided public appearances since the scandal broke. This silence has only fueled the flames, with critics demanding that she either retract her words or present evidence for such a monumental accusation. Lala, once seen as a supportive figure in the entertainment circle, and a close friend to many A-listers, now finds herself at the center of one of the most damaging celebrity feuds in recent memory. For someone who has built a reputation on loyalty and discretion, this incident threatens to undo years of carefully maintained public goodwill. Jay-Z's response. While Beyoncé's tears made headlines, many have turned their attention to Jay-Z, asking how he will respond to the allegations. Insiders claim Jay-Z has been furious behind the scenes, not only at Lala, but also at those circulating the rumors online. He's protective of his family, a source explained. He's been through scandals before, but when it comes to his wife and daughter, Jay-Z doesn't play. He's ready to take legal action if necessary. Indeed, speculation about potential lawsuits has already begun swirling. If Lala's words are proven to be defamatory, Beyoncé and Jay-Z may pursue a case to clear their names and protect their daughter's reputation. The human cost of rumors. At the heart of this storm lies a simple truth: a child's well-being is at stake. Blu Ivy, though growing up in the limelight, is still a young girl who should not have to see her name entangled in such damaging claims. The internet's obsession with celebrity scandal often forgets that behind the headlines are real human beings with emotions, vulnerabilities, and families. Beyoncé's breakdown is not just about her image, it is about shielding her daughter from unnecessary pain. Her tears symbolize the emotional toll these rumors take, reminding us that even the most powerful celebrities are not immune to the cruelty of public speculation. As the story continues to develop, the world waits to see whether Lala Anthony will address her comments directly. Will she apologize and attempt to repair the damage, or will she stand by her words and escalate the feud further? Meanwhile, Beyoncé is said to be focusing on her family, surrounding herself with loved ones and refusing to let the rumors dictate her happiness. She's heartbroken, one insider shared, but she's also strong. Beyoncé has survived everything from industry battles to personal betrayals. She'll survive this too, right? As the media frenzy refused to settle, the revelation began spiraling into unexpected directions. What was initially a shocking claim by Lala Anthony was now being dissected by journalists, historians of pop culture, and even former associates of Cathy White. Some insisted that Cathy, who had passed away under mysterious circumstances in 2011, had left behind subtle traces of her personal story. Photographs, letters, and whispered conversations with close friends that suggested she may have been connected to powerful figures. Now, with Lala's words circulating the internet, those fragments were being re-examined with renewed intensity. A former publicist, speaking anonymously, told a digital magazine that Cathy often felt overwhelmed by a secret she couldn't carry alone. The publicist refused to directly confirm the nature of that secret, but hinted that Cathy had once spoken of a child who would change everything. While such vague statements could easily be twisted by speculation, in the current environment, they only added fuel to the fire. Meanwhile, Beyoncé's inner circle reportedly went into lockdown. Sources close to the singer described her as distraught, not because she feared the truth, but because she felt betrayed that such an intimate, sensitive part of her life was being weaponized in public. Beyoncé has always maintained an image of grace, strength, and control. To see her private world dragged through gossip headlines was, according to those close to her, unbearable. She allegedly told a friend, "They don't understand what I've carried all these years. They don't know my truth." Jay-Z, usually calm under pressure, was described as furious. Insiders claim he has been making calls behind the scenes, determined to track down how exactly Lala obtained the story and why she chose to reveal it in such a public way. Some believe his outrage stems from the potential damage to their daughter, Blu Ivy, who now faces an onslaught of attention she never asked for. Lala Anthony herself has remained unapologetic. Appearing on a podcast shortly after the story broke, she doubled down, stating, "I didn't say it to destroy anyone. I said it because the world deserves honesty. People have been manipulated by illusions for far too long." Her tone suggested she believed she was doing the public a service, though critics immediately accused her of chasing clout, and exploiting a child's life for relevance. The ripple effects went beyond celebrities. Fans worldwide split into camps. Some defended Beyoncé, calling the claims slanderous and cruel. Others latched onto the conspiracy, claiming it confirmed long-standing whispers that had followed Beyoncé since Blu Ivy's birth. Online forums filled with heated debates, TikTokers produced timeline breakdowns, and YouTube commentators uploaded hour-long videos proving their theories with side-by-side photos. But perhaps the most heart-wrenching consequence was the spotlight suddenly cast on Blu Ivy herself. At just a young age, she has often been praised for her poise, her emerging stage presence, and the way she carries the legacy of her parents. Now, however, she is being dragged into a narrative that questions her very identity. Several mental health experts have already warned that such speculation could leave lasting emotional scars, urging media outlets to tread carefully. Amid all this chaos, an unconfirmed report emerged that a private letter, allegedly written by Cathy White before her passing, had surfaced. The letter, said to be in possession of someone close to her family, supposedly hinted at a child born into fame but hidden behind another's shadow. No one has seen the letter publicly, and its authenticity remains unverified. But the mere suggestion of its existence sent the rumor mill spinning even faster. Music industry veterans have been quick to note the timing of this revelation. With Beyoncé rumored to be preparing a monumental project for release, some argue this controversy could overshadow her work. Others, however, suggest it may ultimately strengthen her narrative as a woman who has endured and triumphed over relentless scrutiny. If anyone can turn pain into art, it's Beyoncé, one industry insider remarked. This moment will be remembered for years to come. If you were moved, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this report with your friends. More exclusive stories and emotional updates are on the way, so stay tuned.